Brexit trade talks were thrown into chaos this week after Boris Johnson unveiled plans to rip up the withdrawal agreement. New legislation tabled on Wednesday revealed Boris Johnson plans to alter several key elements of the Brexit divorce deal agreed with Brussels. The EU and even Tory MPs have reacted to the news with fury, as the move could prompt the bloc to pull the plug on its trade negotiations with Britain, forcing the UK to leave without a deal. EU leaders held emergency talks in London on Thursday about the plans to override the Brexit deal, which even the government admitted was a breach of international law. But at the meeting Cabinet Minister Michael Gove insisted the government could not and would not drop measures in legislation tabled earlier this week. It prompted European Commission Vice President Maros Sefcovic to accuse the UK of an extremely serious violation of international law, putting the ongoing trade talks in jeopardy. But what do you think? Is the Prime Minister right to breach international law to ensure a clean break from Brussels? The plans to override the divorce deal would only be implemented if a trade agreement isn't reached. The US has also condemned Britain over its plans to alter parts of the Brexit deal. Nancy Pelosi, Speaker of the United States House of Representatives, has warned that Britain will be unable to secure a trade deal with the US if it does anything to undermine the Northern Ireland peace treaty. She said, if the UK violates that international treaty and Brexit undermines the Good Friday Accord, there will be absolutely no chance of a US-UK trade agreement passing the Congress. Do you think overriding parts of the EU withdrawal agreement will harm UK attempts for other trade deals, such as with the US? On Friday, the UK secured a historic agreement with Japan, Britain's first Brexit trade deal. The Department for International Trade said in a statement, the UK has secured a free trade agreement with Japan, which is the UK's first major trade deal as an independent trading nation and will increase trade with Japan by an estimated £15.2 billion. The UK-Japan Comprehensive Economic Partnership Agreement was agreed in principle by International Trade Secretary Liz Truss and Japan's Foreign Minister Motegi Toshimitsu on a video call this morning, Friday the 11th of September. The deal is tailored to the UK economy and secures additional benefits beyond the EU-Japan trade deal, giving UK companies exporting to Japan a competitive advantage in a number of areas.